Her favorite book for class?
Yes.
Yes? Great. Yes. Good. Glad to hear it. So I thought we would do the lesson. Excellent. We're going to do the lesson and then I'll show you my office and my books and I'll show you my favorite books. STEAM. All right. And then you can share your books with me. Does that sound like a good plan?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good. All right. So we'll start with the vocabulary words. So I will go ahead. I'm going to share the screen now so I can bring up the vocabulary words. Start sharing. Okay, so here we are, Unit 9, the school library, which is one of my favorite places to be, is the library. So I will read the paragraph and then you can repeat after me. Fred found a book he wants to read at the library. He hands the book to the librarian. The librarian is happy to help him check it out. All right, so I'll read it again, and then if you could repeat after me. So you'll have to unmute your microphones. So here we go. Fred found a book he wants to read at the library.
Fred found a book he wants to read at the library.
Good. He hands the book to the librarian.
He hands the book to the librarian.
The librarian is happy to help him check it out.
The librarian is happy to help him check it out.
Wonderful. Good job. Thank you, everyone. Everybody was so nice and loud and clear. I could hear everybody very well. Thank you. So then we do have our other vocabulary words, hand, and librarian. Well, librarian we already said, and then check out. We said those. All right, library card. So library card, if you could repeat after me.
Library card.
Good. The librarian scans the book and his library card.
The librarian scans the book and his library card.
Good. Browse. Wendy is browsing the shelves for a book.
Wendy is browsing the shelves.
All right. Title. Do you know the book's title?
Do you know the title?
Good. Number 4, choose.
Choose.
There are so many books to choose from.
There are so many books to choose from.
Good. Number 5 is do.
Do.
The book is due this week.
The book is due this week.
The book is due this week.
All right, very good. So I will move. Does anybody have any questions about these vocabulary words or having trouble pronouncing them that you would like to would you like me to go over them with you, or you feel you're okay? You're okay? Everybody's so quiet. All right, I will minimize this page. Boom. Oh, there's all your faces. There you are. Hi, Sandy. Welcome to class. It's so nice to see you. All right, and then I am going to bring up our Word document. So these are the vocabulary words again, but I added pictures to the vocabulary words. So here's the picture from the front of our unit, the school library. That looks like a really nice library. And here we have the librarian hands the book to the student. Can you repeat that, please? The librarian
hands the book to the student.
Good. So the librarian is giving the book to the student. We had another unit where we were talking about hands the paper or gives the the test. Yeah, taking a test. Remember, hands was in that unit. So you hand the test paper to the teacher. See how it all comes around again? Yeah, hands. All right, hands or gives. All right, the next one. Ooh, look at that librarian. Holy cow. The librarian helps me find and check out my books.
The librarian helps me find and check out my book.
Good. That looks like he looks like a mean librarian. But this lady looks really nice. Really nice. Kiki, does your school librarian look like this man or the lady?
No.
Smiling or a mean face?
My school librarian is girl.
Girl, and does she smile or is she mean?
Smile.
Yay! Good. Good.
Because because Kiki is the librarian. Kiki is the librarian.
Kiki's a librarian?
Yeah,
Yes.
in her school. Yeah.
Wow, that's wonderful. How exciting. So Kiki could be teaching this class on the library. She knows everything about it. So library card. My library card has my name on it.
Library
Library
card.
My
Library card has my
name
name on it.
Very good. So I have a picture of 2 different library cards. So in your school libraries, can somebody tell me, do you use this kind of card where you have your name and the date is stamped? Or do you have more of like this one here? It says your library card.
Jalen is showing you a library card.
Oh, okay. I can't see you guys. Okay, well, thank you, Jalen. When we're done sharing the screen, then you can show me then also, okay? Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, and I'll show you my public library card when we're done sharing the screen. All right. Check out your book from the library.
Check out
Check out
your
your
book from
the
the
library.
Okay, so I put 3 different examples on the picture. So here's the way back when. The first one is where we write our name and the date stamp is there. And then the second one is the scanner where you can help scan your book, check it out yourself. And then the third picture is the librarian scanning for you. And so, Annie, how do you check out a library book in your library? Do you do it or the librarian?
Yeah.
Maybe the librarian?
谁扫描那个书？你自己扫还是图书管理员？
The library.
The librarian? Very good. Thank you, Annie. I appreciate you saying that for me. All right, here we go. Browse the shelves for a book. Look for a book. So browse the shelves for a book is the same as looking for a book. So look for a book on the shelves. So if you could repeat that, please. Browse the shelves for a book.
Browse the
Browse
shelves
the
for a book on the shelf.
Look for a book on the shelf.
Great. Thank you so much. And then when we browse, after we browse and look for a book, we choose a book. And this is the book I choose. So if you could repeat and choose a book.
This is the book I choose.
Thank you. So I have to say, I thought it was very funny when I found this picture. I just found it on the internet, but I thought it was very funny how all the books, they don't have any titles on the spines of the book. There's no words. It's just all pretty colored books. Isn't that funny? I thought it was funny. Okay, and then we have the title of the book is the name of the book on the front cover. That's a long sentence, isn't it? The title
Of the
is the name of a book on the front cover.
Great, thank you so much. So yes, so the title, like it says, is on the front. So this empty book just says title. And so I just wanted to show The Cat in the Hat is the title of that book. So that is title. And then we have the due date. So the date, the due date is the date that your book is due to go back to the library when you're done borrowing it. So the due date, my book has to be returned by the 4th.
You get my book and so is the
by the book.
Great, good, thank you. And I suppose I could have also said brought back to the library also. That would be returning. Instead of returned, I could have said brought back. So, all right, and I saw this. I thought it was so funny. Bart Simpson, he was in trouble and he had to write on the chalkboard, I will return my library book on time. Maybe, I think you, if everybody could say that, please, say that sentence. I will
return
my
library book on time.
Good, thank you so much. And then now, I saw this picture and I couldn't resist. I had to put it on there. Look what she's doing with her books. She's having her nap. She had her lunch and now she's having her nap time. That's a good way to have a good idea. Okay, very good. So these are all done. I'm going to go back to the top. All right, so I'm going to close that and then I'm going to stop sharing the screen. Okay, can you guys see me? Or did I? Oh, wait, here we go. Stop sharing. There we go. There you all are. I'm so glad to see you. Okay, Jalen, let me see your library card. Okay, there we go. So is that the library card that you use for school or is it for the public library?
Library.
Public library. Okay, good. Oh, my screen went fuzzy. So hold on one moment. Let me wake my screen up. There we go. Now let me find my library card. So mine is attached to my keys and it's very tiny. This one is mine, Geneva Public Library, and it has my barcode. So that's for my public library card. So I have a question. Gina, oh, you don't use your school library. So let me ask Isabel. Isabel, I have a question. So when you check out a book from your school library, do you use a library card or is it just your name?
Use my library card.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right. Now I think I would like to show you my books. Is that okay with you? Yes?
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
Okay,
Yes.
great. Thank you. So I'm just going to unplug. I'm going to take my headset off. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Okay. All right, so I'm going to unhook and we'll go for a walk. Okay. So bear with me. All right. So I am going to go back out this way, going back towards my front door. All right. So this is, are you able to see? How come I can't see it? Oh, there it is. I see the picture. So this is my office and these are my bookcases that have all my books on them. I love my books. And there's my desk. Can you see it okay? I only have that tiny little picture. Look at my plant that my friend gave me for Mother's Day. Isn't it cute?
Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't, it's still alive. Usually I kill plants. I'm not very good with taking. I do not have a green thumb, as they say. So these are my books. So I have them kind of categorized. So these are all my Harry Potter books and my Aragon and Twilight series because I love those books.
Vampire?
What? Vampire, yeah. Yeah. I didn't see the movie though. I didn't want to go see the movies. I only wanted to read the books. So, yeah, so I didn't see any of those vampires. And then here are some of the little, well, I have my Bibles, and then Gone with the Wind, that's a classic movie. And then
Yeah.
I have all my Christmas books. I have my Christmas books here. And then, are you familiar? Have you heard of James Bond?
Yes.
Yes.
007.
Yeah. So here's all his books right there. Ian Fleming. So I have those books. So those are fun. And then I have down here, sorry, we're going to turn around. I don't have a lot of room. So then down here, I have just a mix of things. I got my world map, my world atlas, and I've got my dictionaries. And my Office book on how to use Office over here. And then if we go over to this side, so you might think it's silly. So these are all kids' books. So I have, you know what? I could not part. I had a hard time parting with my kids' books that I read to them as when they were kids. There's no reason to get rid of them, right? So I have them all because I still enjoy them. So I've got the Winnie the Pooh classics, and I love clocks. And then now all these books here were my daughter's favorites. And then these books down here, I don't know if you can see it, were my son's favorites.
Oh.
So I have them all separated. And then these books, you ready for this? These ones right here were from when I was a little girl.
Wow.
I still have them.
Wow.
I still have them. Isn't that cool?
Yes.
I love it. I love it. All right. So now I am going to pull and show you some of my favorite books. So I love all of these. But some of my favorites is Harry Potter, the whole series of Harry Potter. Oh, Jalen's a fan. Oh, what did I hit the screen? Oh, there we go. Does anybody else like Harry Potter?
喜欢的举手 Harry Potter 哈利波特喜欢的举手
Yeah, hands up, Gina. Okay. Good. Good.
Harry Potter. Harry Potter. I also have Harry Potter.
Okay, good. Good. And then my next favorite book is this one. This one's a little sad. This one is called 4 Days. So it's kind of it's history. So way back in 1963, when our American president, John F. Kennedy, he was killed. He was shot and died. And that was a horrific event that took place. Well,
甘乃迪总统被暗杀的一本书
so what was happening on the day of his funeral? My mom was in the hospital and I was born on November 25th, 1963. So I was born on the day of John F. Kennedy's funeral. Yeah, it's very surreal. I know it's kind of depressing right now to be talking about it, but I like to go and read this because this is such a big part of what was going on when I was born. And my mom said it was very weird and surreal because everybody was so happy that, that the baby came, that Lisa was here, but we're so sad because the president had died. So I like to, go back and reminisce. Now, this is one of my favorites. Jalen, I think you're going to like this one. Okay, see this little book right here? It's called Treasure Island. Well,
金银岛有没有听过？
I'm going to bring my laptop back over here and set it down. Okay, and I'm going to sit down. All right, so this little book is called Treasure Island, but look when I open it. There's no pages. It is actually like a jewelry box, so you can hide your jewelry in here.
Oh.
Or your money. I've got my money. So I keep it in here and I keep it on the bookshelf.
Oh.
My son doesn't know that there's money in there, so shh, don't tell him.
不要跟他儿子讲。
See, isn't that fun?
Yeah.
So that is oh, and I have one more book. Again, it's probably more sad. Okay. This is one of my other favorite because I love biographies. This one is about Princess Diana.
戴安娜王妃。
Yeah. She died such as a young mother. And when she had passed away, when she was in that terrible car accident, I had just had my baby boy. And I already had my daughter, Katie. So it's just very sentimental, and it's so hard, that those young boys lost their mom at such a young age.
Yeah.
So anyway, those are my books. Thank you for letting me share with you. And let's see, does anybody have any questions before we move on?
Yeah.
No? Okay. So who would like to share their book first? So people are clapping. That is so cool. So, so does that mean that you want to go first? Or does that just mean you're cheering? Oh, Jalen's hand is way up. All right, Jalen, don't forget to oh, I see. So you have your hand raised, Jalen. That is so cool. All right. Okay, so that is.
Hi everyone. I want to introduce a book today. This book teaches me to make interesting toys like this. Like this. Ai rồi. This is a castle. I did it by myself.
It's beautiful.
Wait, look.
Okay, so what is it? What are you showing me?
Look.
Is that a soldier?
Wait
or
a
a
minute. Wait a
A
minute.
soldier. It's not a soldier.
Oh, that's clever. Very good. That's you lost your finger, Jalen. Now you have no pinky. How do
Okay, clear.
you...
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you, Jalen. Who would like to go next? Let's see. How about Gina? You look kind of hesitant there. Would you like to go next?
Okay. 拿着吧，拿着吧，拿着吧，拿着吧你。This is a book for learning Korean because I like Korean idol groups very much. So I want to learn Korean well and understand what their lyrics are singing, their lives, and related information.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing. So you already speak Korean?
Yes.
Yes. And so, wow, that's wonderful. Thank you for sharing. Very clever. So how many languages are you learning? You're learning English and Korean and what else? What other languages?
Chinese.
Chinese.
Chinese. You're a very busy girl. Thank you, Gina. Well, I do have another question, Gina. So which one out of the languages that you're learning, which one do you like the best so far? Which one do you like or enjoy?
English.
English? All right. Good. Thank you. All right. And who would like to go next? Kiki, would you like to go next?
啊，爸爸，帮我拿，
拿什么？
帮我拿水，镜头照不到啊，
镜头照不到什么？
镜头照不到。
照不到嘛？
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Let me see. Which? So the title is which?
Which? Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Which?
My favorite book is The Witch. It's setting that there's a little boy. His name is Joy. He turned into a witch and joined him and became a mouse.
好的。好。
你出来露个脸吧。
不用。
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Kiki. Do you like any of the other that author's books? I like James and the Giant Peach also. I am not familiar with that book, with the witch. I'll have to look for it. Thank you, Kiki.
You're welcome.
All right. And Sandy, would you like to go next? I don't know, were you at class last week when we had talked about bringing a book to share, your favorite book? Were you able to do that for today?
Sandy 有没有带一本你最喜欢的书要分享的 ？No, okay. So.
No? Okay, thank you, Sandy. Okay, Annie, would you like to go next?
I like the book Lion and Sunshine. I like it because the Sorcerer very real. I think it's very interesting.
Okay. Can you tell me the title of the book again?
Lion.
Yeah, let me help her.
Yes, thank you.
It's a I think it's an adventure story happening in Africa. So literal translation is escape like so escape from a African prairie. So maybe something happened in the African prairie somewhere, and it's an adventure, and they need to escape from a dangerous situation.
Ooh, okay. Well, thank you. There's probably a lot of really lovely animals in that story, maybe as well. Great, thank you.
Yes.
And how about Miss
Leila.
Isabel?
My favorite book is Good Wives. It is a little woman's continuation. I like this book because it talks about the young people's life, and I think the contents of the book are similar to my life.
Oh, very good. And it's called Good Life or
Wives.
Good Wife?
Good wives.
Good Wives. Okay. Great. Thank you so much for sharing. I really appreciate it. Luke, did you bring a book to share?
My
Or
favorite
tell us what book you enjoy to
in
read?
another house of mine, and we are not encouraged to go out. So yeah, but
That's true.
yeah,
Yes.
but I like Jane Austen. I was a literature student, so I study a lot of novels and Shakespeare's plays, and I would say, yeah, a book that people know better, that is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen.
Yes.
I really like her writing style, and she is a very humorous writer if you can read her language well. Do you
Right.
like Jane Austen?
So I haven't read any Jane Austen. Isn't that unbelievable? But it is on my bucket list. And I hope to, Pride and Prejudice would be the first one that I would read.
Good,
Yes,
good.
for sure. Thank you for sharing. Let's see, did we cover everybody? I think so. So I had started to do, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Yes, okay. But I feel like I'm yelling because I don't have my headset on and my microphone, so I don't have to put it back on if you can hear me okay. So I thought we would do some sentences, fill in the blank. So should I bring up the vocabulary words again for you to see? Well, you know what? Somebody's crying. Okay, so I have these fill in the blank. So I didn't get all the words used. So let me see here if you're able to see them. Oh, maybe I should stand. Let's see. All right, so we can get started with these vocabulary words. Where is my marker? Here it is. So I have fill in the blank, library unit. So let's see. So I will call on each of you to help me fill in the answer. So the first one, number one is, let's see, the blank is nice. So then I have, I don't know if you can see it. if I bring it this way. So you have one choice out of two words. So do you think it's librarian or title, like the title of the book? So the blank is nice. Jalen, who is nice? The librarian or the title of the book?
OK，同学可以转到那个 Speaker View，就是说说话者模式，这样子你整个荧幕就是整个老师的画面比较好看。就是转到那个 Speaker View。Okay, so can you see the words, Jalen?
Oh, they're over here. They're way over here.
Librarian or title?
Librarian.
All right, great. Thank
Could you read the sentence? Could you read the whole sentence?
Yep.
Jalen, 整句念出来，整句念出来。
The librarian is nice.
Jalen, 整句念出来。
可是这样都看不到呢。为什么？
我看不到。
I can see the morning.
Can you see? Is it too hard to see?
用那个。
Lisa 讲话，Lisa 讲话我才看得到。
Lisa, you had to say something.
What? Pardon me?
The librarian is nice.
Okay, good. Thank you. Okay. And then I have the next sentence, number 2. It says, I keep my blank blank in my backpack. So your choices are either library card or due date. Sandy, do you think the correct vocabulary word is library card or due date? I keep my blank blank in my backpack.
I keep my library card in my backpack.
Great, thank you so much. Yes, library card. Library card. Okay. Then we have number 3 is the blank of the book is called Cinderella. So Annie, your turn. Is blank title or browse? So is Cinderella browse or title of the book? No?
How to answer.
Do you think it's title? I think it's title. Do you agree with me, Annie, that it's title? Title. The title of the book is called Cinderella. All right, can you repeat that, Annie?
The title of the book
is called Cinderella.
Thank you. All right, and here we are, number 4. So let's see, Isabel, are you able to do number 4? Gina likes to blank the shelves for a book. So I have the choice of either librarian or browse.
Gina likes to browse the shelves for a book.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Browse. All right. There, I think I spelled it right. All right, I was trying to get all the words. Let me see where my eraser is. And I can start making some other sentences. Let's see. Okay. All right, so let's see. We use title. Did we use? Oh, here we go. Or wait. Oh, I should have erased them because now I already forgot what words we used. Do you think we used due date yet? So due date or what? Or title. Okay. The blank is tomorrow. All right, it's kind of messy, sorry. Okay, so here is the question or the sentence. The blank is tomorrow. So Kiki, do you think the word is title or due date?
The due date is tomorrow.
Great, thank you. All right, and let's see. What is, do you know, let's see. I'm going to bring in a new word. My book is blank. And are you familiar with the word overdue? Overdue. Overdue or fine. Okay. So this sentence, my book is overdue. So when a book is overdue, it means it's late. You did not return it on time. Just like Bart Simpson, he got in trouble. He had to write all those sentences on the board. So my book is overdue. Can all of you repeat that sentence? Or can you say the word overdue?
My book is overdue.
Great. Did everybody say it? Yeah. You guys must be getting hungry for lunch. You're so quiet. Okay. 3. Let's see. How about, what else can we use? Title. All right. How about, I think we used most of them. When, hold on. Let me start over. When nope, that's not what I wanted. Hold on, I'll get there. After I browse, I blank a book. Okay, and anybody have an idea of what word goes in here? After I browse, I blank a book. It's one of the vocabulary words. So we have either, let's see, hands or choose. All right. And Gina, which word do you think would be fill in the blank? She cringes every time I call on her. This is an easy one, Gina. After I browse, I blank a book.
After I browse, I choose a book.
Very good. Thank you, Gina. All right. I choose a book. All right. And we're running out of room. Where are we at with our time? Oh, 10:52. Okay. All right. So, would it be all right with you if I read, if I read the first paragraph from the Harry Potter book? Would that be okay? You can say yes, no.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Thank you, because it's one of my favorite parts of the book. So hold on, let me get my book. Well, I'll move this over. All right. Okay, so now most of you are Harry Potter fans, right? I think so. So the first book, as you know, is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. So I have read this book probably, I don't know, at least 10 times. So my question is, how many times have you read your Harry Potter book? Whoever is interested in Harry Potter. You can just tell me your answer. Two, Gina's saying 2. Any other Harry Potter fans? Okay, so just this first paragraph just sucks me into the story and I'm hooked. So, the boy who lived. Mr. and Mrs. Dursley of number 4 Pivot Drive were proud to say that they were perfectly normal. Thank you very much. They were the last people you would expect to be involved in anything strange or mysterious because they just didn't hold with such nonsense. Isn't that the best paragraph? It just sucks you in and you want to know more. Mr. Dursley was the director of a firm called Grunnings. Well, we don't have to keep reading, but I just wanted to read that first paragraph. So thank you for listening to me. I appreciate it. Would anybody like to read from their book?
Oh, Jalen, you want to read your book?
Jalen, would you like to read? You can even do it in your own, you don't have to do it in English if you want to do it, because you'd have to your book's not in English, so you would have to translate it. But it's up to you. You don't have to. You can read it if you'd like. If anybody would like to. Yeah. Yeah, Jalen. Sure, read to me a little bit.
麦克风要打开。
Okay.
我念一个就
第一个作品，
彩虹乒乓怪怪屋，
第一个作品，
彩虹乒乓怪怪屋， 然后任务道具：冰棒棍、木夹。挑战任务：利用冰棒棍与木夹搭建一座造型建筑，并为它命名。任务搜查线：用夹子夹住冰棒棍，像玩积木般进行堆叠，考验大家的平衡感，把怪物盖得又高又稳。
Great, thank you so much. That was very lovely. Very lovely. Anybody else want to share? No? That's okay. No? Okay. Oh, okay, Kiki, go ahead. Yes, thank you. That looks like a good book.
放暑假前的10分钟，叽叽叽，窗外的夏蝉使尽力气大合唱，歌声愈来愈洪亮。我汗湿的手在桌面下紧握拳头，瞪大眼睛盯着挂在黑板上方的时钟，恨不得将它一口吞下肚。再10分钟，分针好不容易咔嗒前进了一格，我不由得咽了一口口水。通知单、练习簿、塞满整个抽屉的考卷，都被我一股脑儿的往书包里面塞，一切准备就绪。我握紧拳头，感动的泪水在眼眶里打转。接着和下一位同学起立的是坐在中间排的艾玛，艾玛的朗读声听得出有点紧张。你问我们正在教室里做什么？没什么，我们只是在轮流朗读学校发的暑假期间注意事项与行为准则。暑假期间，没错，我望眼欲穿的暑假终于到来了。刨冰、泳池、海水浴、回笼觉，午睡再加上熬夜玩电玩。
Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Kiki. That was wonderful. Thank you, Jalen and Kiki. I appreciate that. It was so lovely. Oh, and there's Ray. Hi, Ray. And so we only have like a minute left. So thank you, everyone, for doing such a wonderful job in class today. And next week, we'll finish up our library unit. I will ask you to give me a sentence, create a sentence for me. And would you be able to let them know what I said, Luke?
So
about them having a
下礼
sentence?
拜那个这礼拜作业要自己造一个句子哦哈，大家下一次来要分享 library 这一篇的生字里面的一个句子 ，OK？ All right, let's unmute your microphone and say thank you, Teacher Lisa. Thank you, Teacher. See you next week.
Okay.
Good night.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
你有听到吗？回笼觉，回笼觉，刨冰，游泳池。